Buenos días, clase. Hoy vamos a visitar Buñol, España, para participar en la tomatina. La tomatina, la tomatina es una lucha de comida. ¿Ustedes han participado en una lucha de comida? ¿A food fight? ¿Alguna vez? ¿Con cuál comida? ¿Había tomates? Pues la tomatina de Buñol es una lucha de comida que pasa cada año en España en los fines de agosto. Se empezó en 1944 y hay 20,000 participantes que lanzan 100 toneladas de tomates. 20,000 participants throwing 100,000, no, sorry, 100 tons of tomatoes. Y atrae muchos turistas y hay que comprar un boleto porque es muy, muy ocupado, ¿no? It's very difficult to actually get in. Um, and we're going to take a video. We're going to watch a video and see exactly what the tomatina is about. And it's kind of fascinating. Disculpa. Ay, ay, ay. It's very slow tonight. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm going to skip through to the end. Qué increíble, ¿no? So, for those of you who are new to the class, I can't show full videos on the online course things I do because my videos then get flagged for copyright infringement. So, in your upper right hand corner, there will be a little link, an external link, which will go to the full video. So, please do watch it. I may include things on the test, questions that have to do with the video. So don't skip them over and think I don't have to watch it because you do. So please do that. Pero es increíble, ¿no? ¿Les gustaría participar? Would you guys like to participate in that? I would love to. I think it'd be so much fun. I don't know if it will actually happen this year with coronavirus or not, but it'd be something I would love to participate, ¿no? Vamos a la tomatina de Buñol. Pues hay muchas cosas que hacer el día de la tomatina para prepararnos, ¿no? Por ejemplo, tenemos que, and this is where I want you guys to look on your vocab. It's always a good idea to go to the end of chapter vocab list and follow along, which is on page 188, la página 188, and we go through the vocab, and hopefully you guys pick it up. Pues, primeramente, vamos a despertarse. Despertarse. Y después, levantarse. Levantarse. So there's a difference between despertarse y levantarse. I tend to wake up, but that doesn't mean I actually get up out of bed. It usually takes sometimes an hour. It depends what time of the year it is. Despertarse, levantarse. Después, ducharse. Ducharse. O tal vez bañarse. Bañarse. También tenemos lavarse la cara o las manos. Lavarse la cara o las manos. También cepillarse los dientes. Cepillarse los dientes. Tal vez maquillarse. Maquillarse. Afeitarse. Afeitarse. Irse o marcharse. Irse o marcharse. They both mean to leave, more or less, right? Me marcho de la casa. I leave home. Me voy. I'm leaving. Y en la noche, acostarse, dormirse. So they're different. So acostarse, to go to bed. Dormirse, to go to sleep. So there's a difference. You know, I like to read Reddit on my phone for 2 hours apparently until I actually fall asleep. So there's a big difference. Acostarse, dormirse. Bien, tu rutina diaria. ¿Qué haces todos los días? Primeramente vamos a ver actividad 6.1. 6.1 que está en la página. Déjame buscarlo. Déjame buscarlo aquí. Disculpa, disculpa. Está en la página 160. 160. Y por caso no tienen aquí los libros. Uf. Disculpa. We have a lot of things going on here, apparently. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Bien, aquí. Bien, pues acá, por acaso no tengan ustedes sus libros, aquí tengo la actividad. Lo que ustedes van a hacer aquí es ordenar de 1 a 15 estas. I'm writing on the screen, but you guys can't see that because this is Chrome, of course. So you're going to order these from 1 to 15 based upon what order you think they go in, right? So a good idea might be to first break it down morning, evening, morning, daytime, evening, and then go from there. So I want you to pause the video now, work your way through those, and then we'll do it together. Muy bien, pues vamos a ir. So I'm gonna highlight some of these, right? We're gonna highlight red ones for the morning. Morning, oh, that's way too big. So let me undo that. So morning ones will go, I'm just gonna do the morning. I'm not gonna order them, but we'll go morning. Bañarse o ducharse, muy bien. Cepillarse los dientes, bien. Desayunar. Despertarse, unless you like to nap in the afternoons like I do. Don't come knocking on my office if I'm there in the afternoon because I'm probably napping on my futon. Ir a clase, that's a daytime thing. Levantarse, peinarse, vestirse, ponerse la ropa. Muy bien. So let's move on and we'll do next things that you do in the evening. So we have cenar. Oops. Cenar. Come on, work with me. Cenar, acostarse, dormirse, quitarse la ropa, ver la tele, etc. Relajarse, divertirse, pasarlo bien. And things in your normal course of the day, right? So we'll have ir a clase, estudiar, and there you go. Of course, you may have them in a different order, but we're just doing this more or less to familiarize you with the vocab. Bien. Ay, no. ¿Qué me pasó aquí? So as you guys are knowing, as you guys are finding out, it's kind of a crapshoot when I make these videos. I make lots of mistakes. I'm not going back and re-recording from the beginning, so bear with me. So let's just skip ahead. In class I make lots of mistakes too, so there we go. Pues aquí tenemos acostarse. ¿Qué tipo de verbo es? So acostarse aquí, so we have the regular verb. We know it's an AR verb, right? We have this weird thing at the end. The se, what does that mean? Eso es un verbo reflexivo. So whenever we see a se on the end of a verb, we know it's reflexive. We can't just ignore the se. We have to do something with it. Pues la primera cosa que vamos a hacer es mover el se al principio. We'll conjugate the verb as per normal. So this is a stem changing verb, so we'll go acuesto because we're going to do this with yo. And we're going to make that se agree with whatever the conjugation is. So in this case, it's yo. Yo me acuesto. So yo me acuesto. Tú te acuestas. Ella se acuesta. Nosotros nos acostamos. Vosotros, that's spelled wrong. Here we go. Os acostáis. Ustedes se acuestan. Juntos, estos son los pronombres reflexivos. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. Como ya dije, otra vez. So whenever you see a verb that has a se on the end, you can't be like, well, I'm just going to delete that and pretend I didn't see it, because you need to have that. You need to do something with it. You can't just leave it alone. So you move it to the beginning, conjugate the verb as per normal. In this case, we're going to do it with yo, and change the se to one of these, right? Make sure it agrees with the subject of the sentence. Bien, los verbos reflexivos. Por ejemplo, yo me levanto a las 8. Tú te duermes a la medianoche. Nos cepillamos los dientes. Ellos se visten a sí mismos. Y vamos a practicar un poquito. Algo muy importante aquí, ¿no? Do we brush? This translates literally to, do we brush the teeth, right? So in English we say, do we brush our teeth? We need to say our teeth. If we say, do we brush the teeth? Or I brush the teeth, that sounds really weird. It sounds like, you took your grandma's dentures and started brushing them before she knew it, right? So, but in Spanish, the nos cepillamos implies that you're brushing your own teeth. Hopefully you're brushing your own teeth and not somebody else's, right? That would be a little bit weird. I don't know what you guys do in the dorms. I mean, that's your thing. We're gonna pretend that doesn't happen in the real world, right? So whenever we have this, instead of saying mis dientes or tus dientes, we say los dientes. O me lavo la cara. I wash the face. I wash the hands. It's implied that they're your own hands or they're your own face, right? Bien, vamos a ir al libro 6.5. I got 6.5 there twice. Ooh, hold on. 6.5, we got a whole bunch of explanations. So we're going to start at 6.5. I'm going to flip back over to the textbook. 6.5 en la página 163. Y aquí está. Bien. Lo que ustedes van a hacer aquí, first you're going to write a little sentence describing what is happening en la rutina diaria de Camila y Inés, ¿no? Por ejemplo, aquí. Pues, what will we say? What will we say there? So she's waking up. So what verb is that? That is despertarse. So we're going to go Camila. We're going to write a little sentence. Camila se, should have a pen here, despierta a las 9:30. So not all of these, though, are going to be reflexive verbs. Some of them will not be reflexives. Not all verbs are reflexive. So whenever you learn a new verb now, you need to pay attention to see if the infinitive has the se on the end or not. If it has the se, it's reflexive, and you have to do something with it. Some verbs are not reflexive. So I'm going to give you an example. We have this here. right, with the clock. In case, I don't know if you can see my cursor going around. So this is llegar, obviously, right? Llegar is not a reflexive verb, so you will not use it conjugated reflexively. So I want you guys to go ahead, pause the video, go through these, Camila, Inés, and then we'll walk through them together. You don't have to put them in order. It's fine. Muy bien. So we're back. If I can get the eraser to work. There we go. I wish that I could get rid of that altogether, but whatever. Okay. So Camila. The second picture will be se baña. Se baña. The third picture, se viste. Se viste. 4. Se pena. Se pena. Next picture, the book has the answer as sale de la casa, but we also have a reflexive verb for that. We have se marcha o se va. Y por fin llega a clase. Muy bien. Okay, so I'm going to erase those. That's all pretty straightforward, right? So I'm going to erase those. Boom, boom, and we're going to go to the next one. We're going to go to Inés. So Inés, the first picture, se levanta. So you use se levanta o se despierta. Muy bien. Second picture, se cepilla los dientes. Se cepilla los dientes. Muy bien. Siguiente, se seca el pelo. So here we have another one. She dries the hair, right? I would say I dry my hair, not I dry the hair, because that hair could be anything really. But in Spanish it's se seca el pelo. Muy bien. Seguimos con se maquilla. Then we have sale de la casa. That's what the book says. Sale de la casa. But we know we're going to use se marcha or o se va, right? We have verbs for that. And then the next one, the last one, llega puntualmente a clase. Muy bien. So that wasn't too bad, right? That wasn't too bad at all. So, okay, we're going to keep going. We're gonna skip paso dos. We're gonna go to la rutina de Pepe. 6.6 en la página siguiente. 6.6 que está aquí, ¿no? Pepe, un estudiante de español, va a describir su rutina en el colegio mayor. Observa la tabla y complétala con las actividades del cuadro, indicando cuándo piensas que Pepe las hace. Después escucha a Pepe hablar de su rutina y comprueba tus respuestas en el cuadro, ¿no? So I want you guys to pause the video and take each one of these and put them in a certain category, right? Put them in por la mañana, por la tarde, por la noche, o por la mañana y la noche, and make sure to conjugate these. Don't just leave them alone. Conjugate them. Por ejemplo, aquí tenemos se levanta, right? That could also be por la tarde. Like I said, I like to nap a lot, so. So I want you guys to pause the video, do that, and we'll come back and I'm going to read you an audio, and we'll see if you're right. Adelante. Muy bien, chicos. Pues voy a leer el audio. And here, you guys are going to. I wonder actually if I can just play it in here. It might be easier. So here, you guys are going to check your answers to see if you're right. He does these things at those times of the day. We'll see if the audio actually comes up. Ooh, I think it did. So we're going to take a listen, check your answers as you go. Go away, box. Yes, I understand, box. Go away. Hi, Windows. You know, Windows sometimes. There we go. Took a while.
Creo que mi rutina en el colegio mayor es bastante normal. El despertador suena a las 7 de la mañana y me levanto unos 15 minutos más tarde. Entonces me ducho, me afeito, me peino y me visto. Después desayuno con mis compañeros y vuelvo a mi cuarto para cepillarme los dientes y ponerme el abrigo. Tomo mi mochila y voy a clase. Por la tarde vuelvo a mi cuarto para estudiar, me quito los zapatos, me pongo ropa de casa y estudio toda la tarde. Después de cenar, me cepillo los dientes, me lavo la cara y me peino. Me visto y me pongo zapatos otra vez para salir con mis amigos. Todas las noches salimos y nos divertimos mucho. Cuando vuelvo a casa, me quito los zapatos y miro la televisión. Generalmente me duermo viendo la tele y cuando me despierto ya es muy tarde. Entonces me acuesto en la cama.
So if you need to go back to listen to that again, go for it. I'm just going to go quickly through and we're going to conjugate these verbs to make sure you have them right? So Pepe se levanta. Se duerme. Remember, dormir is a stem changing verb. Se duerme. Se quita los zapatos. Se peina. Se despierta. Another stem changing verb. Se pone ropa de casa. Se cepilla los dientes. Se acuesta. Another stem changing verb. Se ducha. Se lava la cara. Se viste. Another stem changing verb. Se afeita. Se divierte. Another stem changing verb. So hopefully that wasn't too hard for you guys. You guys are probably getting the hang of this by now, right? So we're going to move on to 6.8. Y esto es bastante fácil. We're actually not going to go through this, 6.8, but you know, it's good practice for you guys if you want to. Los estudiantes en general, ¿no? Normalmente nos levantamos muy temprano, tarde, o muy tarde. So go through and figure out what the general consensus is around campus and answer the questions. And you can pause the video if you'd like to do that. Not critical to do this, but it'll give you a little more practice. Muy bien. Pues I'm going to go back here. And that's it. We're done with the reflexives. Well, we're not done with the reflexives. They'll come back up again. So for tarea on Canvas, I want you to look at 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, and 6.5. You are completely capable of doing that. In the comments below, I'm going to leave a link with some extra video, with some extra practice if you want to practice the reflexive verbs. This tends to be tricky. The reflexive verbs tend to be a bit tricky. And the best advice I can give you is that students have a tendency to turn every verb into a reflexive verb once they learn reflexive verbs, and they're not. Some verbs are reflexive, most verbs are not. It's your job right now to figure out, to remember which ones are reflexives and which ones are not. Look for the say on the end. If it has the say, it's reflexive. If it doesn't, it's not. And in the links that you're seeing on your screen now, here are some other explanations in case you want a second opinion. It's always good to get a second opinion. And so go ahead and watch those. You're still a little bit confused. For reflexives, just practice, practice, practice. You will get it. It's not that difficult. Ya es todo. Nos vemos mañana.